fun today. OP.
Overpromised, our bonus pod. Covino and Rich from Fox Sports Radio, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 on the East, 2 to 4 out here on the West Coast. I'm the best host from the West Coast, Steve Covino, Vato Loco forever. And Rich, he's pretty good too.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Rich Davis.
Can you believe less than 2 weeks until the foosball season starts?
Oh, yeah. We got some foosball to talk about.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to talk about the new punishment in town. Actually, it's not a punishment, but we're going to make it a punishment.
Yes.
We're going to talk about your boy, the owner of the 49ers. Your boy.
I am not ashamed of him.
Your boy. Yeah.
I am defending Jed
Rich
York.
has a hot take, and we're going to kick it off with the NFL, but I do want to remind everybody, our last episode of Overpromised, a must-watch, episode 152, with Topanga and the great Hambino.
Yeah.
So we had Patrick Renna and Danielle Fishel last week, if you missed it, promoting a new show that's out right now called Dugout Dads, and it's basically about the life you live.
Yeah. Sports dad, coach.
You should have filled in for Benny the Jet since he's not on the show.
We tell you, if I don't get a cameo next season,
Yeah.
they're done.
Yeah.
So let's start with football. I mean, like I said, less than 2 weeks in 13 days.
Let's go.
Seahawks, Patriots, opening day. I'm excited. I know you are. And Disney did a collaboration with the NFL, and I thought this would be fun to do on Overpromise because this is not only a pod. It's a video podcast, so you could see and play along with us.
That's true. If you're just listening for some reason, definitely check this out.
I get it. I mean, a lot of people listen in their car doing their thing. But
I get it too, but everything is on our YouTube page at Covino and Rich FSR. Our Monday through Friday show is there, and our bonus pod is there. So if you're just listening, we appreciate it, but definitely watch the show at Covino and Rich FSR on YouTube.
I know your girlfriend's obsessed with like food collabs.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, Oreos is teaming up with so-and-so, or this company is, hey, they got special Pokemon Cheez-Its. Like, I like a good collaboration, and I'm like, Disney, huge brand. NFL, huge. So I'm wondering, is this going to be a fail or awesome? And I'll be honest, I think it's awesome. I looked at all 32 of these. So if you want to zip through them, I want to know what you think of the Disney NFL collaboration. Let me explain for those that are just listening. What they've done is every team has a Disney character, and they sort of incorporate it into their logo, colors, and vibe.
Yeah.
And I think they're awesome. Let's start with the AFC
They're calling
East.
it the Disney Champions Collection.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there's a better way to describe what's going on, but a lot of their characters fit into the NFL team sort of world that they've created.
Like, look at that. You got the Buffalo Bills. They got the Beast, which I think is cool. Bills, Beast, right? That's a badass one. The Dolphins got King Triton from Little Mermaid. And then you got Captain America for the Patriots with the Patriots logo.
So they're using their superheroes too. Okay.
And the Jets, Buzz Lightyear. Get in a jet, he's flying. So AFC East,
Why didn't they use, was that Pixar? The Jets movie with Dane Cook? No one liked it?
I don't think that did that well.
All right.
Now, if you go to the AFC North, the Ravens, I thought this was cool. Maleficent.
Yeah, that is very cool.
With the birds with the raven on her, that's badass. The Bengals.
Well, hold on. I do have a question though, and I'm not downplaying, how cool this is or anything. But do you have to be like a Disney dad to rock these? Like, who's rocking this? Like Disney adults.
I'm glad you said that.
When you go to the theme park, is it a pro?
I'm glad you said that.
I think when you're in Disneyland as an adult or Disney World. Yeah, you rock a Mickey Mouse shirt. You can even rock the ears if you want, especially if you have kids.
I have a designated like Mickey Mouse graphic tee just for like if I go with the kids to Disney.
Honestly, so do I. So that's why I'm saying I get it.
I
That's
think this
fair.
is for the families, but you know how Alyssa Milano, Samantha. Remember how years ago she did women's sports clothing?
Yeah,
and it's that whole market's blown up since.
It's like parental sports clothing.
I think this is like a good mom or dad t-shirt, and you've got little kids, man. Let's say your kid loves Disney.
But what if you're an adult?
All right, if you're a New Yorker
and you're wearing the ears and you're wearing a shirt and it's all Disneyed out and you're not at a theme park and you don't have kids?
It's all right. I don't think it's like the coolest thing. That's their. But listen, all right. If you got a little son, little Dylan, lives in New York.
My son's not Dylan. His name's Gaston. Someday.
Is someone using Gaston? Let's say you got a nose picking little kid. You live in New York, and your Jets suck bunghole.
Right.
The Jets suck. You don't think your kid would love a Jets Buzz Lightyear shirt?
So you're saying this is kids stuff?
Families, kids. A dad that doesn't give a shit. He's like, I'm cool. I'm a dad. I'll rock it.
I feel you. I'm just asking for the sake of convo.
Yeah,
that's all.
The Bengals. Is Shere Khan from? What is it? Baloo. What is that one?
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book. Is that the one? Is that the line from Jungle Book? I think that's a pretty badass one. The Browns got Pluto for their dog pound.
Yeah. They should have put your thumb as the logo.
I like the Steelers with Pete.
Yeah, but I also saw they had a Darth Vader one. Oh, no, that was Raiders, right?
Well, you're going to get to that one.
Yeah, I think that was the Raiders.
So the Steelers got Pete. And we'll zip through these. The Texans, they got Jesse from Toy Story.
You know what's cool about this? I'll give you this. Not only for families and kids and things like that, we already made it clear, but I think they're incorporating some ancillary characters to make it fit. But I think that's cool because Pete doesn't get a whole lot of love.
He does on the Steelers shirt.
Neither does Poseidon from Little Mermaid.
Or Triton.
Or Triton, whatever you want to call him. Pick a name. So, yeah, I like the fact that they used Pete.
They got Horace Horsecollar for the Colts. It's talking about the old characters. That's that old goofy looking horse.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like they're really stretching it to make it work.
The Jags got Pepita from Coco. You know like the Jaguar with the wings. That's for the Jags.
Again, proving my point, but I think that's cool because it's always the same characters you see. At least they're mixing it up. I like it.
And the Titans got Thanos. So for all the Marvel fans, that's one I think people could get behind. But remember the horse there? Then you got look at that.
That's pretty dope. I like that one.
That's a cool one. Now the AFC West.
Duval.
The AFC West. The Broncos got Maximus. I don't know what movie that's from, though.
Neither do I. No clue.
But the Chiefs got that big bad wolf, which is cool because their wolf is the logo.
Oh, that's dope.
Badass.
That's classic
The Raiders
Disney.
have Darth Vader. And
there it is.
From Hercules, the Pegasus for the Bolts, the Chargers.
Nice. Well, this is such a big deal because, again, two mega brands. Two worlds collide, Revelation. This is what it's like when worlds collide, Power Man style. You got two massive brands throwing stuff out there. It's going to create a buzz. Kids are going to want it.
Yeah.
Dads, families, Disney adults.
You're going to call them adult Disney losers.
No, I was not.
You can. Go ahead, do it.
I was respectfully thinking that. Just kidding. I mean, I loved it. Me personally, I love Disney. So I.
Yeah, I got little kids, so I love it.
It's such a big deal that New York Times has even talked about it, wrote about it. They picked their top 10. And just for the sake of it, Falcons, Browns, Cowboys, Lions, Chiefs, Raiders, Vikings, Giants, Jets, and Seahawks made their top 10, according to the New York Times, with this collaboration.
I don't think there's one where I'm like, that sucks. Like, we'll zip through the NFC quick. Like, the Cowboys, they got Woody. Giants, I like the Giants one, Wreck-It Ralph.
That's very appropriate,
cool.
Fitting. That's pretty cool. I like that one.
The Eagles decided to, where'd the Eagles go? The Eagles got Dr. Doom, and the Commanders got Ham, the pig, for the pigskin, for the Redskins, right?
All right.
Then the Bears got Baloo. Lions got Simba. Packers went with Chewbacca.
I think the Bears should have just went with the Bulge Max and Caleb Williams.
I mean, he is Bulge Max.
We'll get to him.
Marvel's Thor for the Vikings. So, again, they all make sense. Millennium Falcon for the Falcons.
Oh, crafty and creative. I like that one.
And I think
for the Star Wars guys.
And then for the Panthers, you know that Panther from what is it? Also Jungle Book?
I think so. I do recognize him.
The Saints got Louis, that trumpet playing alligator.
Oh, that's from
New Orleans, right?
The Bayou one.
And then the Buccaneers got Captain Hook. So I'll be honest, it's easy to want to shit on this and be like, Disney NFL collaboration. I think it's cool, dude.
I am not here to shit on it. I welcome it. I'm a Disney fan, and I'm just speculating. That's all. I'm thinking out loud.
If you're a Cardinals fan, are you wearing Jafar and Yago?
I like Jafar. I was Jafar for Halloween.
The Rams got Sully with horns from what is it?
You know, it's going to be interesting.
Monsters Inc.
Here's an interesting thought. Something to think about as the football season's upon us.
Would you make fun of me if I got Pete the Prospector from Toy Story for the 49ers?
No, again, fitting, very fitting.
Yeah. And the last one, by the way, the Seahawks, they got the three seagulls. The mine.
Remember when Noggin Boss came out? Those big giant hats?
Yeah.
And we thought to ourselves, or those big, ridiculous gold chains that people would wear with the football logo. We're like, I wonder how often we're going to see these things. Like, how often do you think you're going to see these at the stadium?
I don't know if it's that much.
You don't think so? I think it is.
But I do think it's a cool idea.
And I think women are going to want them too.
And as
Let's
much
not discredit the amount of women football fans that just want something fun to wear.
But also keep in mind, you might have said, really, we're going to go through all 32. I think everyone's curious, like, what did my team go with? And I think there's not one where it's like, that's
no
fucking,
way.
I don't think anyone.
You can't be too cool. We all grew up with Disney. I mean, if you have kids, I mean, come on. There's got to be a soft spot in your NFL heart of hearts.
Is there anyone where you're like, that's lame? I think they're all
playful.
cool. They're all cool in their own way.
It's playful. I'm just surprised that it's that big of a story, but it makes sense when you think about, again, the mega brands we're talking about.
Yeah, no doubt.
So it's something you might see a lot of, or maybe not, but I think you will this upcoming NFL season, and something you might want to get for your kids.
Yeah. Now, in typical Covino and Rich fashion, we could go in one conversation from Disney and family.
Well, that's how we build the illusion. Yeah, it's like smoke and mirrors.
Disney.
We're good guys.
Family. We're talking
about Pinocchio. No one used Pinocchio, bro? Good old, what about Geppetto?
Oh, no, Pinocchio?
No one used the Jiminy Cricket?
Jed York.
Yeah.
We could go from talking about Disney to my 49ers owner allegedly trying to get a prostitute.
I've always said this. Never trust a guy named Jed. It's a, sort of a hillbilly name.
Let me tell you. $140, that's the joke. But I'm here to defend Jed York, and I'll tell you why.
All right, well, let's give the backstory again for anyone that maybe was in a cave this week. He got arrested for, it was a trailer park prostitution sting.
You say prostitution?
Yeah, well, it's like an institution of prostitutes. A prostitution sting in East Palestine, Ohio. And he apparently was communicating. It was a sting. So the police came, and he had $140 set aside for a prostitute. We're talking the owner of the 49ers.
Well, and I mean, he had a Yankee shirt on, so he's sort of like, you and I,
Yeah, I mean, and my thought immediately was, it's always these really rich and super powerful guys that want to sort of slum it up and get mistreated and things like that.
Well, I mean, he is, I believe, freshly divorced, which, for all we know, what if this is his first time?
It's not his first time. It's the first time he got caught.
Yeah.
You got money like that, you always have real options. You don't need to take this route. And I think that, and again, I'm not trying to psychoanalyze. I'm just assuming and guessing. Powerful men do weird things like this.
Well,
and I think it's the case. It's more of a mental thing.
You don't need to play the end of the video spot, but if you do watch that whole video, at the very end, the police officers actually say, oh, I believe this is like the powerful guy, like real estate guy, right? And they say, yeah, a guy could have went so many other routes. Even the officers are like, why is this guy?
I think they were a little slow with the handcuffs when I watched it. Did you notice that too?
Why?
All the money.
They're thinking all the money.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy the people that do this. Right. Like that, they could do whatever they want. Like they could do other things. Yeah. They could go other ways. But it's wild. Yeah,
even the officer's like, he could go other ways. He could do other things.
46 years old. He has all the options in the world. He's got cash money, and he's at the trailer park with $140, trying to do some smutty action.
But you know what? I'll back him up in this. Not just because he's the Niners owner. We all know people in our life that have done smutty things, and we live in a culture now in 2026 where you can't talk out of one side of your mouth. I'm not saying you or me, but people can't be like, OnlyFans, own your sexuality, you go, girl. And you can't applaud sex work and act like it's the greatest thing in the world. And then when a guy's consensually meeting someone for $140,
that is true. It's consensual.
I saw your dude from TMZ, Harvey Levin, say, what's the difference?
My dude.
You love that guy.
I never met the guy.
You love him.
What do you think? We sip on lattes together?
Harvey Levin made the point, and people on social media were making the point. Is it better if it's Jeff Dye, comedian Jeff Dye made the point. So if it was $5,000, would that be better for you? If you got caught with like a high-end prostitute? Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
it was consensual.
It was consensual. We glorify.
He's an adult.
Now,
and if we're going to glorify sex work, then why are we demeaning the guy, adding to it or contributing to it?
Here's the thing.
I get what you're saying.
Unless the only exception, if someone's being trafficked or doing this against their will, that is criminal, disgusting, and no one could get behind that. But if this is consensual, keyword, if consensual, if it's consensual, right? Like, why are we all pro sex work, but not pro-sex consumer.
Well, because the truth is, we shouldn't all be pro-sex work.
I don't say. I'm not saying we are. I'm just saying.
Are we encouraging our daughters to? Isn't the new rule to keep your daughter off OnlyFans? It used to be keep them off the pole. Keep them off of OnlyFans.
Someone's on OnlyFans. If you try to shame them, it's like, why are you trying to shame them?
Right.
So it's
that's the culture we're living in. But it should show you how backwards that thinking is.
But yay OnlyFans. But then if you bump into someone and you're like, wait, you pay for someone's OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. So it's like we're like we have this weird anti-sex work consumer, but the people that make it, we're like, way to own your sexuality. So, as long as it's consensual, I do think it's wild that the money involved matters to people. Like, I know it's embarrassing, $140, but what if he got caught in a hotel? Let's say it was Jed York at the Ritz-Carlton with a $10,000 call girl. Would your mind change?
It would make more sense.
Maybe the guy's looking for a bargain.
Maybe
he paid George Kittle too much.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, we got to look at it that way. And I feel bad mostly. Forget the woman, forget Jed York. This poor trailer park. Do you realize that it's like an actual nice community that they use this place for a sting, and now it has this reputation? They had to come out and be like, listen, we don't harbor prostitutes. And
that is a shame. Yeah.
It would be like if they
get this out of our little community.
Like if they picked your condo, if they picked your townhouse community and they're like, that's where we're going to do a sting. And the news was like, where Covino lives is a hooker haven. Like, it did nothing wrong.
And can I make another observation? Know who else did nothing wrong? The New York Yankees. They don't need this bad press. They've got enough with all their injuries, right?
Because he's wearing a Yankee shirt?
Yeah, but it's not even just the shirt. I don't like that, okay? As a fan. But he also was dressed very comfy. Like, he came ready to go. Like, this is not his first time
ready to rock and roll
at the trailer park rodeo. He had the, the huge basketball shorts on, ready for easy access. Like, this guy was ready for action. So this wasn't his first go. Yeah. This was the first time he got caught.
I'm not trying to be super crazy liberal guy. Let me make it very clear one more time. Consensual is the key word. If it's consensual, we got to make some parameters, because you can't be like, yay, own your sexuality and you go, guy or girl. And then on the other hand, be like, wait a minute, what type of piece of shit is this guy? I mean, and I don't think he'll be punished.
Then again, we're going to get feedback, and I can just hear it and read it.
Yeah.
They're going to say, well, OnlyFans isn't prostitution. Like, no one's, there is a difference.
I know. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you could say, hey, he's just, supporting someone in need.
Even, your best pal, Harvey Levin.
I do. I like him. Whatever.
He did say, I'm quoting him. He did say that people can't have sex for $140 in a transaction, but you could pay $140 to watch a couple on OnlyFans have sex. And Honey Boo Boo's like sister is just on OnlyFans. And you know what the headline was? Like, you go girl of Honey Boo Boo's sister just made.
There's a lot of hypocrisy, and I think it's a reality check that, hey, maybe we're glorifying the wrong things, okay?
And if we're going to glorify it,
chastise this dude because he was horned up. I am surprised with the antics. He should know better, and he should do better. But
there's a big mondo beyond difference between some guy going to a consensual prostitute versus like some Jeffrey Epstein like trafficking shit. There's like, it couldn't even be
but way embarrassing. And as a 49ers fan,
you see what Fred Warner said?
What?
Oh, listen, man, we read we're on social media, we see it, but I respect Jed, and I'm not going to comment. And even Kyle Shanahan's like, yeah, we fucking love this guy, and like, what do you want me to say?
Well, bro, when you see this guy though, and his body language, aren't you like amazed that a bobo like this is the owner of a 49ers organization?
I'm amazed. He's my age,
right?
And owner of the 49ers.
46-year-old, but he looks like such a dope. He's there in his pajamas, I don't know.
Well, don't say so much. I still want my tickets.
And I also don't want to say bobo as an insult to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Like, what a dunce.
You should like him. He's a Yankees
throw
fan.
this guy in the fart corner. We'll explain in a minute.
Well,
but
actually, let's explain that.
Do you think it's a distraction for your team, though? No.
All
right.
Not at all.
Well, moving on. What are your thoughts?
Fart corner.
At Covino and Rich, at Fox Sports Radio, hashtag Overpromised. And yes, let's talk about the other story that's sweeping the nation.
This is really funny. This is so up your alley. I don't know why.
It's a story out of Atlanta, Georgia. Get this. There's a grade school teacher. You say elementary school, grammar school, or grade school?
Elementary school.
She's an elementary school teacher, second grade teacher. Her name is Candy Sydney Browning, right? So Candy Sydney Browning says there's a problem and she's here to solve it. And she's created something called the Fart Corner in her classroom. And it's all over the news. Look at that.
Story
USA Today.
It made the Today Show.
Today Show, I meant. Rich, my first impression or my first thought when I saw this, because this has gone way viral, is like, oh, she's putting the bad kids in the fart corner. So I
you misinterpreted the fart corner.
But my misinterpretation is what we're getting.
You just saw fart corner and you're like, yeah. Look at the headlines. Fuck, can you pull that up 1 second?
I'm like,
fart corner.
Get that kid and throw him in the fart corner.
The fart corner gives students a place to pass gas without leaving class and helps normalize a very normal bodily function.
And in this fart corner, she provides I think there's like little trees hanging up and, air freshener.
Fart
There's
corner.
some Lysol and some, what is it, Glade? So she provides all the pooperies necessary to make kids feel comfortable.
Know what I like better? Your fart corner. Covino likes the idea of like, yo, you. Get in the fucking fart corner.
Like instead of wearing the dunce hat.
Yeah, get in the fart corner.
In the fart corner. And by the way, I'm so inspired by this. I think we need a fart corner at Fox Sports Radio. You know what I mean? Call it the gas station. What do you think?
Oh,
yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah. Hey, Danny G, I don't like your attitude today. Go to the fart corner.
I was Sam. You hit the wrong clip. Fart corner.
Yeah, and if you have to pass gas, you do that. But then, when someone misbehaves, they have to sit and simmer inside it.
So with that said, I think this is the total, makes sense for us to do a new feature called the Fart Corner.
Who are we throwing in the fart corner this week?
Can I nominate someone?
And it's not because they're gassy. It's because we want them to sit in the stench,
think about it.
To sit and think about what they did in the stank of the essence of the fart.
Just for the fun of it, because he should have known better.
Yeah.
Posing the way he did. I'm putting Caleb Williams in the fart corner.
Throw him in the fart corner.
Him with his sexual pose.
It's kind of like in A Bronx Tale. The Sonny would throw him in the bathroom. Throw him in the bathroom. I don't want his face looking at my face.
I'm throwing him in the fart corner.
Throw him in the fart corner because this is ridiculous.
Who you throwing in the fart corner?
Yeah, but seriously, don't be bulge maxing when you're trying to promote and hype up the new season.
I thought you
corner.
said your favorite thing was to bulge max and relax.
Yeah, but not like when I'm promoting. Yeah, I'll do that in my own spare time, not to promote the team.
All right.
You know who I'm going to throw in the fart corner?
No.
Your boy, Jed.
Jed?
Jed York's in the far corner.
He's
the main guy. You know what? Let me rip a mean one first and then throw him in there.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This guy, he should be there for a good 5 years.
All right, I'm putting someone in the far corner for not knowing how to read the room. A guy that is like hanging on by a thread to begin with, and then he takes a shot at the fans of Cleveland. Deshaun Watson. Yeah, get in the far corner. Get in the
Send him to the far corner.
Sending Deshaun Watson to the far corner.
That's right.
And I think the last one, you and I both very much agree on.
Take a deep sniff, Deshaun. Yeah, this guy. You know why? Let's explain too, though, because there's ways to express your feelings about this particular topic without being a penis canter about it.
Ah, yes.
You know what I mean? Without being Enes Kanter. To the far corner, dude. We get it. You're making a point, but you're going all the wrong ways about it. That's all. Like, you're being a douche about it.
Yeah, I mean, you and I could agree with a lot of people and say that I don't think any biological man should play with women. Charles Barkley said it best. Charles Barkley said the best thing the NBA and WNBA could have done as a team was to say biological men, NBA. Biological women, WNBA. And he goes,
is that obvious?
He goes, nobody's like, that is as simple can get. And then, hey, trans people will case by case, they'll figure out whatever the case may be. But
hey, bro, in a way, just based on that simplicity you just described, maybe the WNBA and how they're promoting the league should be in the fart corner. But still, I don't think Enes Kanter's ways of going about it really
there's a way to make a point,
the right way.
And then there's a way to make a point and be a douche, and he's making a point, but as a douche.
There's a better way.
To the fart corner with you.
Fart on this guy.
Well, with that said, who do you want to put in the fart corner? Hit us up, and thanks for watching.
That's right.
Maybe every week we'll put people in the fart corner.
And remember, last week, Dugout Dads, The Great Hambino, and Danielle Fishel, all of our shows here at Covino and Rich FSR, and I hope you enjoyed episode 153.
Perfect. We'll see you guys next time. Arrivederci, baby.
See you in the Overpromised land.
See you in the fart corner.
Later.